Hi, my name is Nick, also known as Nicholas. I want to thank everyone for being part of my life. So I decided to come through and do a video with Afrovisions, a sponsored media, which is sponsoring me at the moment. So they called me to come through and do a mini video for the audience, or the people have requested me to do for them a mini video about myself, about my story, about who I am, where I am in life, and also to inspire the young generations or the young people who are in the same situation as me, how they can get out of the situation they are in right now. So I'll start off, someone asked me to go back and attend to the issue of how did I end up in a shelter? Who took me there? How did I get to be in a home? Well, to start off, I met two guys called Didier and Steven. These two guys, I met them way back, I think around 2011. I think I was 12 years by then. These guys, I told them that I needed a place to stay. And they told me, okay, listen, we're going to help you. We're going to take you to a home. There's a place called Social Development. They help kids like you. So Steven and Didier, they took me there. They went with me to Social Development. They told me what they were going to ask me, what I need to say, and all that. I went there. Fortunately, the Social Development took me to a shelter in town. It was by Silvercorp, that side up there. It's now no longer there, that shelter. They have put the Department of Statistics, but there used to be a shelter there. Nickname Mambo Jumbo. That's where I used to stay. So we used to have also another shelter close by called Doxa. So we were more like staying within the same area, those two shelters. So we were more like brothers, we would play soccer together and all that. There used to be a soccer pitch called UB40 where we used to detox sometimes, go there, play football on a weekend, come back to the shelter and all that. So it was the place where I was placed. That's where I was staying from 2012, they say, because I met Didier late 2011, but 2012, if I recall, that's when I started staying in the shelter. From 2012 to 2015, I was in the shelter until the shelter closed down. It was unforeseen circumstances. So at that time, I didn't have a place to stay and what to do. Things were tough. I was in matric. I didn't know what's the way forward. I had a few teachers of mine. I spoke to them. There's a lovely lady called Mom Tulisani. She was really understanding. She would even make me food and, bring me captain for food. She was really lovely to me. So I spoke to her and tell her, listen, I don't have a place to stay. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'll make it in my matric. I was so stressed. I was scared to fail my grades and all that. But nevertheless, to speed up the conversation or this dialogue, I survived. I met Mama Joro during that process. Then she helped me out, introduced me to the Mpahleles, who I had lost communication with in a long time. The Mpahleles took me in, they helped me, they massively helped me. They paid for my tuition fees for school. I was at UNISA. They helped me with a couple of things that I needed to survive with. And I managed to survive, but it's through other people that I managed to escape such situations. So now people ask me that, okay, at what point did you think that it's possible for you to make it? I think when I was meeting people, donors from, shelters, there people come to donate, then you get to meet them and like, no, you inspire us. Then like, why would I inspire you? Like, I literally don't have anything. Who am I to inspire someone who has everything? Like, no, your character, the way you think, your maturity, you inspire us. So such things, they made me to believe in myself. I met a lady from Auditor General. Unfortunately, she passed away. She used to own a gym. Mama Javu, rest in peace. This lady also helped me massively. She was zero tolerance to nonsense. It's like, you don't cry here, you push. There's no time to rest. You don't sleep, you need to study, you need to work. If you ever need to work at Auditor General, you need to push. This lady was not giving me a break here. She was pushing me to the best of my abilities. She would WhatsApp me like, are you studying? Or right, I was doing accounting, something. She was within that field, so she really needed me to make sure that I make the best of this opportunity. When she was still alive, I never knew that she would, pass away. I met my lovely mom who passed away in Kishen, who actually made me who I am right now. She used to say, when I see you, I see Africa in you. And little did I know what she meant. I used to visit her. She used to inspire me a lot. She's a lovely mom, a lovely lady. She wasn't shouting. She would just calmly give me advice like, things cannot be any easier than they are right now. But I want you to keep pushing. I want you to keep pressing. Rest in peace, Mom Kishen. I wish you were around to see, the progress I've made in life. But I think you've done your part. Yeah, Mama Javu, you've done your part. I've met so many people. I've done massively. I've met, the social worker that I used to, was in the shelter. She gave me her time. They used to follow me everywhere I go, thinking that I have people that I know. But I didn't know people. It's just people that I used to know from the shelter who could come in and, they want to engage with me. Like, such. Pastor Eric was one of the guys who was leading the shelter, thankful to them. Also, Profire, the lady, was the co-worker, also there assisting the social worker. The Kalanji family who wanted to take me in, massive people that came into my life trying to get me to where I am. I gave them hard time. The Kalanji family, I don't want to stay there with them. Like, why don't you want to stay with us? I'm like, I can't stay here. I need to pursue my own self. I need to get myself to point B. Staying here won't help me. And I didn't stay with them, So many people that have came into my life, Pastor Chris, one of the guys that I've met, an elder at the church, you buy food, you pray for me, massive people that I've met. I can't mention all the names, but I've met so many massive people that have, inspired me. I've had my deputy, former principal for my school, massive people that have assisted me to get where I am. We're still in contact, we still talk, keep tabs on me. How are you? How are you doing? How is it going? Do you need anything? I'm like, no, right now I don't need anything. You've helped me so much in life. I'm at a point where I don't need so much help right now. I can push. I've pushed all the way to where I am. So such things have changed my life. You go to a workplace, I remember at one point, this is a really inspiring story to me, like unbelievable. I sent my CV out. I needed a job. Things were tough. I give the CV to Mama Joy. I'm like, Mama Joy, I really need a job. I can't pay for my tuition fees. Like, no, why? Like, okay, send me your CV. Let's see what we can do. That was in 2015. I didn't even know how to write a CV. She wrote the CV for me. So when she was writing the CV, she puts the wrong number on the CV. Now then I'm asking her, did you write the CV? Did you send the CV? She's like, yeah, I sent the CV. They will call you. I'm like, who will call me? Like, your family will call you. I'm like, which family? Like, the Mpasheles. I'm like, wow, Mama Mpasheles. Like, whoa, massive. Like, really? Okay, I waited for like 3 months, no phone call. But I waited patiently. One day, Mr. Mpashele, a lovely gentleman, lovely man, nicknamed Paki. What a man. Yeah, what a man. I have no words to express how I feel about the things he's done for me. I can't say any more. Like, without him, literally, I don't think I would be where I am right now. But anyway, not to go into depth to that, not to go so much into Paki. It's just a great man. I don't want to go beyond, because wow. So now he gives this CV to him, and he calls me after like, I think 3 months or so. Like, oh, Nick, I've been looking for you. I'm like, looking for me? Like, yeah, we've been looking for you. I'm like, yeah, no. I met him in Centurion. They had an office in Centurion. I went there. I remember I wore formal pants and all that, like I was ready for an interview to work. Then he's like, why are you here? I'm like, why are you wearing all formal? Like, I really need a job. Like, what job? Like, no, like, any accounting job. They're like, no, we don't do accounting here. We are more into credit repair. I'm like, what is even credit repair? I didn't even know what credit repair is, what loans and all that they do and all, at that point. But he's like, okay, what's your problem? I'm like, no, I need to pay for my fees. Like, okay, tomorrow, do me a favor, send me your school fees. Now, how much you owe or how much you need to pay. I sent him. The following day after I sent him my school bill, they send me the POP, the proof of payment. I'm like, wow, is it paid? Like, yeah, it's paid. I went to school, I went to UNISA to confirm if what I'm saying is true. To my shock, yeah, they paid. Everything is on softly moving now. Like, then that's when I started studying. He's like, no, I can't employ you, but I want you to go and study. If you need something, you can call me. I'm like, oh wow, what a man. So I pushed in. I kept on studying, as requested, and fees were being paid. It's such an honor. I'm grateful for, such people in my life who have pulled through for me, and looking to where I am now, thanks to this great man. As we speak, I work for the company, Mafure Group, which deals with credit repair. What we do is we give people credit repair services, but it's just massive from where I came from to little did I know when I sent him my fees to pay that I would be really working alongside with him, assist him where I can. It's such a great honor, and I'm really grateful to everyone who's been there for me. I've not yet made it to say, but I am somewhere at least, and I look forward to seeing myself in the future as well. Just like everyone is so excited to who I have become from where I came from. And it gives me hope that if people keep texting me saying, wow, Nick, you look different, you look massive. Is it you? Like, yeah, it's me. Like, it makes me feel better about myself, coming to a place, being in a country where you don't really have a family, or when you have lost everyone that your parents, you've lost your parents, and you push yourself, you inspire yourself, no one inspires you. That's me. I inspire myself to get the best out of myself. So yeah, thank you.